So the benefits of sweet potato leaves are so numerous. They are good for strengthening the immune system because they're so rich in different vitamins, A, B, C, and E, as well as B1 and B2 and B9. And much like purslane, like I mentioned in the previous video, these are as well rich in omega fatty 3 acids. Surprisingly, and most people don't know this, and myself included, sweet potato leaves are a common staple in Africa and Asia, and you can saute them or eat them raw and juice them, just smoothie, whatever. And these ones, I hadn't noticed much bitterness, if any, and I guess that can be one downside where they sometimes can be bitter, but in this particular location that I'm growing them in, they've been doing really good, and so it would probably depend on their growing situation, and if they are getting stressed out by too much sun or whatnot. But so let's say that you want to grow some yourself, and so all you do is you half plant a sweet potato, and especially if you're having one that's starting to sprout, this is really easy, and all you need is just warm ambient temperatures or high humidity, or like a combination. I've seen people start them in like a container on a grow mat, or like I did out here, I just planted it outside under the eave of the house and just made sure it didn't dry out, and it flushed a ton of growth and a ton of vines, and to the point where I have all the sweet potato slips and probably all the leaves that I need. Now, unfortunately, this spot also gets some splashing from when it rains, so I get a little bit of dirty leaves, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to address that. If you can do this before the fall, it will be particularly easy if you still have warm temperatures outside. Also looking to start a purple one, so we'll see if I can get this purple one to sprout before fall, because that would be really unique, because I believe the leaves are purple as well when it comes to the purple sweet potatoes, and anything that is naturally purple like that usually is incredibly nutrient dense. Let's give one of these a taste. There. I'm trying to decide what it tastes like. I mean, it's leafy, lettucey kind of flavors and kind of spinach qualities, but then also like, I don't know, it's its own thing, so hope that helps though. It's extremely easy to propagate from cuttings, and you just set like a little stem cutting in water for a few days and you'll get roots really quickly with these. Usually people just take cuttings and plant them out directly where they want sweet potatoes because they root so quickly and can recover so fast from just being a stem cutting. Now let's say you want to take leaves from the sweet potatoes you have growing. You probably can, it just might reduce the yields out of the sweet potatoes you're growing, but it should be fine to take a few. Now, when it comes to growing them for the leaves instead of the sweet potatoes themselves, I will say that sweet potatoes do well in a medium that's fairly sandy and devoid of organic matter, like really poor potting soil. Like they do well where other plants do not when it comes to organic matter, and because it has less nitrogen, and so then it has more emphasis on growing the sweet potatoes themselves. Now, if you're wanting to grow for the leaves, you do want a high nitrogen environment and a lot of organic matter. So please let me know if you guys have ever eaten sweet potato leaves before, and if you have, if you like them, and your experience with growing them. And thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your day.